think I don't know that when it's happening? Of course I fucking know that. I'm Ricky Owen 4 in a single gunfight Riz.
No, we're gonna start calling you Ricky Rez from now on.
You're letting them make you a joke, Ricky.
Okay, and then
what do you have to say?
They didn't rob me or anything.
And that's what pisses me the fuck off, is that you got put down 4 times, didn't get none of your shit took. I fucking go against Demon Zakid with a fucking improved FNX, hitting me in 5 fucking shots, and I'm using a fucking ceramic, and I get all my shit took. That's the part that pisses me the fuck off.
I hate this, bro. I fucking hate this chat.
Fuck off.
Pedro, I didn't lose a single thing. I'm talking about not even a single egg sandwich.
You are. You're about to lose what you have. You're gonna give it to the people that lost shit.
You lost respect. You know.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah, you lost the most important thing, Ricky. That's what you don't understand yet.
The very respect that you have, and laughing at you, and you seem to be okay with it because you don't ever change.
But it's not only Ricky too, like us as a group, you know, if we are seen going in and out from the hospital like 4 or 5 times, you know, then who the fuck is gonna look at us and be like, oh yeah, that's a respected, family.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I wonder.
We're just being dragged in the floor.
For the 15th time. I guess I gotta go out there and, you know, I don't care. The VR shit, whatever you guys say, I don't care what you guys say. It has nothing to do. It's never gonna correlate to the streets at all. Maybe help your aim just a little bit, but it's not gonna do very much anything to the streets at all on what you do.
Somebody put it on fucking silent and put it in your pocket.
Somebody hang up the goddamn phone.
I think we should go over some plans in the future, so we would like already have something planned.
And you gotta
we
understand.
can't just wing it.
You gotta understand.
I don't know.
I know you're coming from a good place, and that's exactly what we were doing, but consistently, it's undermined or not respected or not valued by Ricky alone. I guarantee, we take Ricky out of the equation for things going forward, which is exactly what's gonna happen. Things go better immediately. Because exactly what Rain is saying is what we need to do and we will do, but we can't do whenever one person refuses to be able to participate or get on board. So
once we
there has to be change from Ricky. Accountability is the first step, like TK said, but there has to be fucking change. And the change is this. Going forward, nobody is going to fucking participate with any goddamn shootout that Ricky is involved in. And hopefully, Ricky, you don't get in any fucking shootout anytime soon, unless it's the cops. Unless it's the cops on a job. And this
Go ahead.
And this motherfucker is making no calls at all when it comes to fight. And any information that this guy gets from anybody else on the street, you could just fucking devalue or cross that shit off immediately. We double check anything that this guy gets with our own sources 100%. There's no way in fucking hell I'm going to continue to send people to back you up or do things on information for you to get baited time and time again to put people in harm's way for bullshit.
You put it back on me, Mickey? I can't see.
I didn't. Oh my god.
Like, there has to be change. There has to be accountability. And the only times that I feel like it's okay for Ricky to be involved in something is if Larry makes the fucking call that he wants to bring him along, and if Ricky says fucking yes to whatever fucking Larry has to say and makes no decisions whatsoever. I mean, he just can't.
I think that's fair.
And also, don't sit there and brag about not getting your shit stolen. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fucking
I'm not bragging. I'm just being honest with you. It's not a brag. It's not a brag. Okay, the next time I'll lie to you. Next time I'll lie to you.
It's fine.
That's not how that shit works. You know that.
That's not what we're saying.
It's not a brag. I'm telling you the truth.
Just don't even bring it up.
That's important. That's important. They need to know that.
They will treat you differently.
The people around you need to know exactly the situation. The situation was exactly like Pedro said, and Pedro has a right to be pissed. And this motherfucker got picked up 4 times in the fight for him to be made an example of, and he's giggling on the fucking radio when he's saying it, while the rest of us are leaking on the ground, and your brothers are getting fucking robbed.
It's fucking disgusting.
And it's like, put yourself in their shoes. Have some empathy for the people around you, the people that are trying to back you up on information that you're going off of. And it's like, I don't want to sit around and people to dogpile Ricky. I really don't. I don't like it whatsoever. I don't like doing it because I love this guy. But at the end of the day, we can't have things continue to go the same way. We can't have things continue to have Ricky literally take information that's bait by multiple groups, whoever it is, to get played multiple times and then put the people around him in that position. So going forward, any information this motherfucker gets from anybody has to be double checked and verified by another source or a scout or whatever. Any fucking shootout that happens, and hopefully Ricky's not going to get in any shootouts anytime soon, unless he's being involved in or brought along by Larry, and Larry's having him do what he wants, and he's listening to what Larry says, it ain't fucking happening. Unless it's the cops, it's the only fucking exception. If Ricky's getting chased down by the cops, and you're on a job, you gotta shoot cops, that's fine. But other than that, it just can't fucking happen. And if anybody sees any differently, please, by all means, let me know. Because I'm open to suggestions on what the fuck to do. Because my hands are tied. Like, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm going to talk Larry off a ledge from fucking killing this guy. And I can't sit here and necessarily defend Ricky in a sense, say it's the wrong move. But at the same time, I don't want this guy dead. Like, I'll be the first to say, I fucking love this guy. And I think he can be better, but he's got to listen to the people around him instead of making his own decisions. Because if you can't realize your own decisions are fucking terrible, I can't help you. I mean, how many times you got to get played with these guys for the message to get across?
Yeah, but also, aren't you? Isn't anybody not worried about him getting picked up 4 times and not being robbed out of everybody?
What are we concerned
saying.
about
Like,
with that,
they will treat you differently.
curious.
Than...
Okay.
It's ratty, dude. It's like.
You want me to control whether or not I get robbed? I mean, you want me to tell them?
No,
like,
there's got to be something more going on if you're the only one not getting robbed.
I get what you're saying, Mick. No, Ricky's not fucking working for these guys. Relax.
I'm not saying he's working for him. I'm just saying that there's something weird going on.
No, the issue is...
No, they're doing it to make a fucking example. It's that
What
simple.
do you guys say, Bill? What do you guys say?
Initiated from him, right? They called him, so the initiation was from him. But they're obviously going to fucking troll with him, which is why they picked him up. It's not because of any other reason, just to fuck with him.
Yeah,
They just wanted to make an example of him.
The problem is people know that they can get in Ricky's head and that he's so gullible that they'll believe whatever he says. And so he bites every single time. And so that has to change. And Ricky has to realize that has to change. And Ricky's got to make changes himself to actually think and take a second and hear the stuff that he's saying that's being told to him and think, is this a fucking good idea? Why would these guys tell me about the trap? Etc. And if they do think it's a good idea, he tells us, and we have somebody go scout that information exactly like we did and we're doing. Now, obviously, you know, TK was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He got. And then what they do, they call Ricky, and that information wasn't necessarily, we didn't know whether it was the guy on top of the fucking trap or who it was. And if I don't even know if they gave a name to Ricky or not. TK might be able to know. He knows what exactly they said. Did they say your name, TK? They just said your clothes.
They did not say his name at the radio. Go ahead.
Okay.
No,
All
I
right.
didn't.
He said I got a guy in white and black. Is what he said.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who was in white and black. I mean, I know I just saw him like 20 minutes prior, but I didn't, you know, look and remember his outfit.
What I'm a little confused on is the already out that you were getting shot up on the top of Mega Mall. Why nobody shoot back and stuff?
Yeah, hold on. Real quick though, the engagement of all that was a little strange, I will say, because
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think here's the thing though, TK, did they tell you that they were gonna gun us down?
No.
Now, I am not gonna get in, by the way, to the semantics of all this because, quite frankly, listen, I'm okay with all that. You know how I roll.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
cool with
But yeah, the engagement was weird because
the
they
engagement was
dropped
really
TK
weird.
off the fucking roof. I guess they thought that TK was a part of our 5-stack or some shit.
Yeah.
And so when they saw us across the street and Ricky on the building and us across the building, I mean, the guy on the top of Megapol started shooting me off the jump. And I had no idea what the fuck was going on because I was like, what the fuck? Is these the guy? Is this like a third party? Are these the guys we're fucking going after? I mean, to them, that's what they felt like was engagement when they dropped him off the roof. And then they started shooting at guys.
The phone call made it on site, I think. But I still think that, well, like I said, to my knowledge, I think it's still an in-person engagement.
I mean, it should have been. There should have been something more than that because that was like, you know, that was hazy.
Yeah, I got shot in my car at the intersection. I was waiting at the intersection, sitting there, calling out that Sultan was circling around, and then next thing I know, my car got shot up.
Yeah, I followed that Sultan and it led me to Ricky, and then they turned around and fucking opened fire.
But then again, I would give him the benefit. But me and Q were at Mosey's, right? But TK being on top of Mega Mall.
How does he get special
also
treatment?
Makes, you know, sense why they did what they did.
But see, this is my point as to why I think they thought that TK was quote unquote our fifth.
I wasn't part of it. I tried to tell him that, but he wouldn't have.
Yeah, but that's exactly what they thought. But that has nothing to do with R5. That's why he's exempt from that. And like we already had R5. well,
It's
fucking
because somebody
one
else-
for you, but we had our fucking people. So like to them, they felt like that was engagement enough because they relayed the information to you. But that's not information that you relayed to us, saying that they just dropped one of our fucking guys off Mega Ball and they never said that you're next. Instead, you just said we gotta go, and then went in. You're like, I'm gonna go 1v5 if I have to. Drove in by yourself, and we were like, we're not gonna let that happen. And that's when we followed up. Larry, in the meantime, is lagging behind because he's not there yet. Doesn't know what the fuck is going on. By the time he shows
I
up,
was there. I was just driving in circles, asking for communication. And all I heard was Pedro's getting shot. I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot. Kenny's like, I'm getting shot. I'm like, where? Okay. The guy on the Mega Mall is useless to shoot. I'm telling you right now, he is
100%.
bait. He is absolute bait for the people on ground to get your attention, so the
Oh,
people
for
on
sure.
ground can shoot you in the back.
I only laced him a couple times, and then I just started rotating. But also too, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Completely left my mind.
I need you to make it right by the people that fucking got this shit taken.
But he told me yesterday that he was gonna let me know when they were cooking, so we can go hit him. That's what he told me.
You're not gonna believe. I don't want you to believe in anything you hear from these guys ever
So
again.
I thought he was calling me to, like, give us a chance at, kind of coming up. Because I think even if they're coming out of there, that's still a hard. I think that's still a hard fight for us. They have better armor. They have better weapons.
Maybe
It's
next time he
still a harder
calls you,
fight.
Tell him you got better things to do.
Yeah, but I
Don't
like
buy
to.
into
I
it
like to
every
engage in
single
that
time.
stuff. I like to engage in that stuff.
Well, then you're gonna be engaging solo. Because it's not that I don't want to fucking do that. It's either you engage in solo if that's what you really want to do, or you go to Larry and you tell him what the fuck is going on, and Larry makes the calls.
Is
Or
this
somebody
for,
else, anybody else besides you, truly.
And is this for?
And any information that you get about any of this stuff, about somebody calling you, is going to be verified by somebody else. We'll send a scout in. Because they will consistently and have consistently and do consistently fucking play you time and time again. And I don't know, I don't understand why at some point nothing is clicking for you. Where you're like, I don't want to get played anymore.
And that probably depends on where they're cooking too, because if they tell you where they're cooking and it's a shit spot and they're giving you a free chance to commit them, which I doubt is true, would make absolute zero sense. It's probably a joke and it's a waste of time.
So hold on. Are you telling me that I have to go to Larry now for if I want to do anything? Essentially.
No. It's not
Well, I missed that part. I think.
If it comes down to jobs, any jobs you're more than welcome to fucking do. That is not a problem. When it comes to fucking gunfights against other people, other groups, or the information you get that's trying to bait you in, somebody else has to make those fucking calls besides yourself. The only time that motherfuckers should be shooting with you, what calls that you can make, is if it's on a job and there's cops involved. That's fine. Slam the fucking cops, do what you need to do. But when it comes to other motherfucking groups and setups, kidnappings, or things that are happening, it is very proven to me that you are not capable to not only have enough patience, but to not be fucking goaded and baited or to make the calls. Because the calls that you make are fucking consistently fucking not only a detriment to yourself, but the people around you. And the guys are pissed. I mean, fucking Larry is pissed. Pedro's pissed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pissed. And I didn't even lose my stuff. But those guys did. And it's not about the stuff. It's about the situation and how things go down.
Well, so we're gonna let two incidents today dictate my knowledge and understanding of how to do a gun like a shootout, if you will.
Incidents today.
Can you name another one?
Every single one you've ever been a part of.
It's always
Didn't
Okay,
Ricky say he's lost so many fucking events?
that's a lie.
How
That's
many
a lie.
how many
I'm not gonna
situations?
listen.
Hold on,
I'll take
hold
a lot
on,
of
hold on,
disrespect.
hold on.
I'll take a lot of disrespect, but I have bailed you guys out on so many different
I'm not
occasions.
disrespecting
So
you.
no, I'm not gonna let that slide. Sorry. And also, I'm not gonna go to Larry to ask him for, hey, can I go shoot up this guy down the street? This is not gonna happen. Sorry.
You could do
I'll
whatever
do
the fuck
that.
you
I'll
want.
do that with CG. But if it's if it's someone who I know for sure can 5-head me, yes, I will do that. But if it's someone that I know that's not gonna 5-head me, which really is not gonna be a lot of people in the city, then no, I'm not gonna do that.
That's not
I'm way
true.
more.
No,
willing-
hold on.
I didn't know that.
Let's go over this. How many times have you called the shots on a shootout situation? Have you been successful? I'll wait.
Literally, I was gonna ask him.
Go ahead. Take all the time you need because you'll need some time.
Well, we don't really get in shootouts. to get you guys in a shootout requires a 45-minute session of pure talking.
Look, you can
And
make up.
and we don't quite
You
have
can
that
make
time.
up
We
and,
would
and
be in more
you can
shootouts.
make up and talk out the side of the neck all you want, but I'm still waiting for the answer.
That's the answer.
How many
If I
times
try to get-
have you
we
been in a
missed on
shootout?
an opportunity
How
the
many
other day
times have
because
you
we
been in a
had to talk.
shootout where you're calling the shots? Have you come out successfully?
Well, I haven't really been in any shootouts, to be honest with you.
You're kidding me.
Answer it straight up is an issue as well.
I've been in shootouts with cops.
You answer the question, man.
How many times
I
have
just
you been in
I literally
shootouts?
just answered the question.
No, you haven't.
What do you want me to say?
You stated that you've been in many shootouts with cops. You stated that you haven't had that many opportunities. He's asking you.
Not with
how many times have you been in charge of shootouts that you came out successful and you've yet to answer it?
I haven't been in any shootouts, so there's your answer.
I mean, meth counts. What do you mean?
Okay, meth counts. If meth counts, then 2.
Hey, Ricky, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you're willing to listen when CG calls you and act upon that, but you're not willing to listen to your own family when they're giving you directions about shootouts or anything else. Is that what I'm hearing?
And this isn't like nobody's trying to disrespect you, Ricky, but you have to also understand why people are upset.
Well, listen, here's the thing. No offense to the other people in this room, but in my humble opinion, I'm way more equipped to deal with these things than some of the people in this room. There's not a lot of people I'm going to put their ideas over mine.
And that's the problem.
And that could be me being egotistical.
Very
now, right
much
there
so.
in that very given moment, did I give in? Did I give in to the deception of their plan? Yes, I did.
Twice today, Ricky. That's twice today. In one day.
That's once for you, twice for me then. Because you also fell for the same thing with the church.
Yeah, but he's the boss.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he also fell for it. And he said, to be fair, I did fall for it. Because I thought there would be a hood court.
I agree. I
thought that was something
definitely
might be
thought there'd be a
interested in.
hood court too. The problem is they know they can go to you and we act on your information, and that's why I was like, look, let's go fucking scout this shit out. And
They
you're
come to
right.
me
I
because
100%.
we have a better
I would
relationship,
100%.
because I
I'll
don't
own
take
up
it
to that.
seriously.
I would 100% own up to that.
You don't
I
take
thought there
your
was no
life
fucking
serious,
court
Ricky?
too.
No, I don't know. I have a better relationship because to me, I'm not going to have this grudge on my chest of, oh my God, you shot me down yesterday. I just keep pushing.
But they shot us down.
I mean, that's fine. They handed everybody
hold
back.
that
Nobody
grudge.
went to. Nobody went to.
And
nobody went
here's
to-
the issue: if you're so equipped to handle these situations, then and if somebody was making those calls that you just made today, you'd call them a fucking idiot.
I said 2 on dollar pills, 3 on my roof, or 3 on dollar pills, 2 on my roof. And would we have gotten shot down by Top Mall? Yes, but guess what? We would have all been together. That plan would have been much more successful. We probably still would have lost, given the fact they had somebody top Mall. But it would have been a
Mall
much
couldn't
more
even get you
successful
from-
plan.
Yeah, but Ricky,
Dollar
here's
bills.
the fucking problem: is that it was already a bait where they had people set up stationed, and that's why I tried to break down for you. Is there was a plan beforehand to fuck you
I
over, to
agree.
have a car
I agree.
circling all these things.
But instead, we
And
were all in
even
solo
if
shootouts.
CG didn't have a plan, they've been, they have better chemistry.
They
So even
definitely
if
had a
they
plan.
wing it, they will still know what to do, like how to deal with shit.
Even if we had
Had a
to jump,
guy-
I still feel like we would have lost no matter what, because they're using
had a guy
improved
on the wall.
FNXs. I'm literally taking 5 shots to the body and I'm done with
Yeah,
heavy armor
100%.
on.
It's fucking insane.
I got shot
They
twice,
got-
and I was
they got
already
crazy
dead.
guns.
That's why I say it's important to have a fucking plan, because if you get one on its own, it's
shot-
like 5 fucking guns versus 1 FNX is enough to fucking slam the guy, right?
I
But-
shot two guys in the Sultan, and almost down them both. The guy goes, "I don't know how you didn't down me. You were fucking whacking me." And I'm using a ceramic. I hit him
Yep.
in the head maybe like 8 times, and he's like,
Or
"I'm
was it
bleeding, I'm
the-
bleeding, I'm bleeding." It was
is
the
the
Sultan,
one
it was
wearing
two in the
green?
car.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I did the same
Either
thing
way-
with the one that was wearing all green weed shit.
Either way, I'm fucking rolling around. I tried to grab Kenny. I couldn't grab Kenny. Kenny's at the gas station. I see him like, right there laying down. I was gonna grab him, but there was a Sultan right down the street. So I go around, whip around, start blasting them both, take their tires out, and I should have downed the driver, but I didn't. So
Did you guys ever think too that this might be a situation where they wanted to get back at us from earlier this morning when you guys took them hostage? Although I love that idea, by the way. I'm not saying that was a bad idea.
What?
I think that was a great idea.
Hold on, what the fuck you saying?
You think that this wasn't part of a plan to just get back at us entirely, all of us, simply
No.
because of
You want to know why?
the hostage
You
this
want to
morning?
know?
What
You want
hostage
to know
this
why?
morning?
No, hold on. You want to know why?
Hostage.
You want to know why? I don't think that's the reason why, because I remember this from 2 years ago. I walked into Ammunition and Mr. K was in there, and I was looking for a hostage, and I put him at gunpoint. And he said, "You sure you want to do this? Because I'm going to cost you more money than you're going to make at that store robbery." And I walked out. Today, when I put him at gunpoint, he was laughing, talking shit, having a good ass time. So no, I don't think this was
No, for
revenge
sure,
or
for
whatever.
sure.
But you took Mr. K hostage.
Yeah,
Oh, for the
took
pay
Mr. K
loan. You're
hostage.
talking about for the pay loan.
For the pay loan, yeah. For a pay
Nah,
loan.
this wasn't about that whatsoever.
Most people, most
There's a
groups, in
possibility.
99% of groups, if you're taking them to go do a job, they don't do that and retaliate. That's fucking
Nah,
weird.
I want to say that's true. I had a phone call from KT.
It shouldn't be
yesterday.
like
Here's what I need. Here's what I
The
need from
fuck
you,
does it
Ricky. Here's what I need from you. And number one, like I said, this is not about disrespecting you or dogpiling you. That's not what I fucking want or the intentions of this whatsoever. But it is disrespectful to the people around you to like behave and say some of the things, not listen to other people. So there has to be fucking change. Accountability is one, and there has to be fucking change. The change that needs to happen is for you to behave and listen to people around you. Behave differently, make different movements, and listen to people around you. Because I'm fighting tooth and nail not to have these motherfuckers put a bullet in the back of your head. So you got to make it right by the people around you. 100%, because they're pissed, they're upset. I mean, you got picked up 4 fucking times in the goddamn fight, Ricky, and not a thing was done to you. And I know it's not on you. I know it's not on you. But what is on you is not being the inability to fucking be patient and wait for the motherfuckers and to make and to listen to a call instead of make a call yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
So I need to see you listen to other motherfuckers like Larry and not make calls. I know you think that you're God's gift from this fucking earth and you think that you make the best fucking
No,
calls.
I don't think that.
I mean, you stood up with your chest out and you said, "Guys, I'm the most equivocal and efficient motherfucker here, and all you motherfuckers ain't worth shit, and I make better calls than you." But then when I know you don't. But at the end of the day, at the same time, Rick, when I ask you truly, how after you've been in gun out, like fucking shootout after shootout, gunfight after gunfight, and I ask you truly, of all the shit that you've been in, how many times have you come out on top? And you could tell me 2?
2. Yeah, two meth cooks.
How many times? Okay, and how many times have you been in shootouts?
The other 3 that I lost at a meth cook was designed by somebody putting us in a fucking cave, damn near. So that was about the stupidest shit I ever said, and I said that from the get-go. But you know what? It wasn't my job. So I went along with it, and I lost for it. And guess what? I didn't sit there and say to them, "You guys are so fucking dumb. Like, I don't know what you guys are doing. Why would you put us on a slanted hill where you automatically give anybody coming at us height? Why would we ever cook somewhere where we just automatically give them immediate height, just instantly?" But you know what? I said, you know what? Fuck it. This is your plan. Let's go. Come on. And then I lost everything 3 times in a row within 2 days. And I didn't sit there and say, "Oh my God, I just chased in my boys to this place. And you know what? Because he rushed in and because he didn't really think, well, guess what? I'm going to cry about it because I lost all my guns and shit. And I'm going to hold a gun to his head because, oh, well, I was racing and I almost made it to the shootout so we could all go together." No, I mean, listen, it is what it is. We either deal with it or we don't.
Bringing up me racing.
I'm bringing up you. I'm bringing up Pedro. I'm bringing up TK. I'm bringing up everybody that was involved in that job.
The fuck you mean? I was there from the start, ready to go. The fuck
Yeah, but you're sitting over there crying. Well, you got picked up 4 times. You kept a gun. I had to go smoke a joint. Like literally, fucking grow up here.
Yeah, because that shit's fucking weird. That shit is mad fucking weird.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I just didn't. No. I'm not going to be used as an excuse because of what you did, because I was racing. I was brought into this afterwards. I was called and asked on the radio to come after mid-race while I had a guy dying in my car. Don't fucking bitch at me because I'm the one racing, okay? I got asked to do it. I got brought in late. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. So don't fucking put that shit on me.
Oh God.
And then I got Mickey over here saying, "Oh yeah, it's weird. Is he working for CG?"
Sure.
I didn't say that. I just said it's weird.
Okay. Well, why don't you? I haven't even seen you in a fucking 2 months. So why don't you shut up over there?
I was here 2 days ago, asshole.
Yeah, doing what? What are you fucking collecting garbage? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Why are we
Shut the fuck up,
escalating
Rick.
this? You know?
Why
are we escalating it?
And look, you gotta put yourself in his shoes. He's back to a corner. He's lashing
It's
out.
not-
He's lashing out.
Okay.
You couldn't shoot straight if you tried. Shut up, Mickey.
He's getting dogpiled right now. He's lashing out. He feels disrespected. I completely understand why he's doing this. Is it smart? Does it make sense? No.
The fact of the matter is he gonna change? Is any of this gonna change, or we're gonna be sitting here doing the same thing tomorrow?
Well, yesterday I was picking you up off the ground after Pedro shot you. Today, we're talking about me because I rushed into a gunfight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I rushed us into a gunfight. I do apologize. I understand that was my fault.
Look, he's owned up to it.
Just yesterday, I had
and
to
he's
shoot Pedro.
apologized. So let's find a way to fucking move forward because there's a lot of people you've pissed off in this room, Rick.
I'm not pissed off anymore.
I'm not even mad
Thanks,
at him right
Rain.
now.
Yeah, I'm not pissed off either. I just fucking find it mad fucking weird that someone gets gunned down 4 fucking times.
Who gives a fuck?
Fine.
Let's calm down a little bit.
Okay, fine. I'm a man of honesty. Fine, I'm a man of honesty. CG brought me into their gang 2 days ago.
Okay.
Okay. Shut the fuck up, Ricky.
Is that what you want me to say? Is that what you want me to say, Pedro? Is that what you want me to say, Pedro?
Larry,
You on the varsity, the junior varsity team?
He's right, though. Guys, no, he's right. He can't control that. That's not on him.
You see what you're
I
doing?
know. I'm not. Listen.
I understand. I need you to fucking.
I know he can't control it. I'm not mad at Ricky. I am not mad at him. I'm not mad at Ricky. I am mad at CG for doing some weird shit like that.
Correct.
And fucking taking everybody else's guns, but not his, and they doing weird shit. I'm not mad at Ricky. I'm mad at CG because I find that shit just fucking weird. It makes zero sense.
To get into your head, just don't let him get him. Like, don't let it get to your head. Just
Well,
Ricky, I'm not mad at you, Ricky.
Yeah, you never clarified that until now.
I'm literally not mad at you. I'm pissed at the fact that I fucking had to go against Demon Zakid and fucking got blasted. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker lit my ass up like a goddamn Christmas tree.
He
and made me look like Swiss cheese.
Killed me 3 times.
So they
I'm
picked you up
pissed
and
off
just
at
let
the
you run off?
situation. That's it.
Yeah, they picked me up and then said, I'll give you 10 seconds to run, and then we'll do it again, round 2. And then I went and healed up.
That's just weird to me.
I went and healed up.
They're just bullshit. They're having a little fun with it.
Yeah, they were having fun with it. That's all they were. They were just having fun with it, and then I got gunned down 5 times.
Well, why couldn't they have fun with me?
They don't have that connection with you, man.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why they choose to let me live. I don't know. I mean, listen, we did a meth cook where CG hit us, and he rezzed me and then knifed me instantly.
they're just fucking with you.
Yeah. So here's my question. So what are we gonna do about this? Are we just letting this slide? Is this like an SBS thing? We're just letting it slide, or we're gonna be looking for him?
Also, at the
We gotta handle our
day,
own
it's
shit
not
first, and then we'll make a decision.
It's not.
Go ahead, Rain.
I was gonna say it's not like a shit on Ricky meeting. You know, it's just we're trying to get better here as a family, right? So I don't think we should be yelling at each other and being at each other's throat.
Well,
Like
yelling
that.
never happened.
I know
mean,
Kenny's
you
trying
did,
to. I know Kenny's
but-
trying to back me up, and I know me and Kenny. The last thing Kenny wants to do is get rid of me. But he
I
kind of
fucked
does,
up in
but he
that.
doesn't
I
want
don't
to.
think anybody in here. Well, there might be a few. I don't know, but I'm not speaking for everybody. I don't want you out of here. Obviously,
want you
you've
out
been
of
my
here too,
you've been
Ricky.
my
I
A1
respect
day
you.
one since I came to this family and shit. But
That's not what's happening. That's not what's
some of the
happening.
shit that's happening just fucking weirds me out. It just makes no fucking sense.
I'll fight for that
Is
tooth
it
and
his
nail
fault?
as long as I fucking
Just,
have to. The problem is, Rick, is you're not giving yourself
Motherfucker.
any. You're not doing yourself any favors because
Multiple cars circling the house right now, by the way.
these motherfuckers around you are so pissed, or you piss them off, or you say things to piss them off, and it's like you're not doing yourself any fucking favors in the situation, and you're making my life way more difficult. Because other motherfuckers have had shit happen to them for the disrespect, and people are gonna look at me and be like, "Why does nothing happen to Ricky?" And that's probably
I
because
want
I
you to
got
know-
that's probably because I got a soft spot for you, truly. And because when I tell you I fucking love you, I mean it.
I know you do, and I honestly feel really bad about making that harder on you because I do know that. Listen, I do love you,
So
and I was just thinking about that. in my
I
head,
need
how much-
I need you to make this right by the boys around you, and I need to know that you're gonna change in the future. So that means that anytime that you want to have a fucking shootout or something is happening or something needs to happen, you need to make sure that Larry is involved and Larry calls the shots. And if he's not around, you pocket that shit as best you can. If it comes to cops, fucking slam the cops all day long. But if somebody calls you and tries to bait you out, you gotta go to him. And you might see that as punishment, but it's gonna make you better for it in the future. And you gotta listen to the motherfuckers around you.
Does anybody need armor?
I'll still take a bullet for you.
Yes.
You know, Ricky.
Now,
We just need to do more
at the same time,
tactical work.
At the same time, I can't let you go unfucking harmed. Because the amount of disrespect, and I know the only thing I can make it do is have you get fucking jumped. Or whatever Larry wants to do to you. So there's gonna be two things that happen. Number one, you're gonna do whatever the fuck you gotta do to make it right by the guys in this room. Whether that's getting their stuff back, like money-wise or stuff-wise, I don't care how you get it. And number two, like I said, anytime going forward when it comes to fucking shootouts or some job or that has to rely on us shooting other people, whether it's a meth run or whether it's the fucking trap house or you're gonna go after somebody or somebody fucking robs you or whatever, you call this guy. And you do what Larry says. For the short term. Because I need to see that you can actually listen to people and not listen to yourself. Because listening to yourself has got you in some crazy situations. Can you do that?
Kenny, are you asking me to replace everyone's stuff?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's.
You're
on
not.
him.
You're not. You're not. No, we're not.
I said make it right by them. However they feel like that is making it right.
Shit, suck my toes tonight before I go to bed, and I'm good.
Shut the fuck up, Pedro.
I think him listening to whatever Larry tells him for a while might be.
I'll take 5 candy.
Make it right by those boys where they don't feel any type of way or any resentment or anything given the situation. And you fucking listen to Larry when it comes to shootouts. And that's enough for me. And Larry gets to fucking do whatever he wants to you. After this meeting.
What are you gonna do to me, Larry?
I don't know. He might strip you down and take you in the backyard and fuck you or something. You never know. But you better bend over and you goddamn
Larry?
take it.
If that is
But
what
can-
it is,
can
I've
you-
been wanting that for a while.
Can
anyway,
you fucking
so
do
it's
that
fine.
for me, Ricky?
Listen,
I need to hear it. Can you do that?
I'm telling you, like, I'm biting my nails right now, not to fucking strangle you. If you were
I need to hear. I need to hear from him. I need to hear from him. I need him to be a
Okay.
man of his word. Can you do that?
Listen,
And don't lie either.
It's
I'm
yes.
not
or-
gonna lie. Well,
It's
that's,
yes and
that's
no.
what I'm. That's why
You're
I'm.
always big on honesty, so
I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go to Larry for approval to shoot somebody down. I'm not gonna do that.
That's not
I
what he's
know what I
telling
can
you.
do. If I listen, I know that Siege. I know that K and those guys can 5-head me. Okay, they've been doing.
It's not just K.
They've
It's
been
not
living
just
in the city
K,
a lot longer
Larry.
than me.
It's not just K. It's Eastside
Ricky.
Baptist Church. It's
Okay, Eastside Baptist
Hades.
Church is also.
It's fucking anybody that
Hades,
anybody that
no,
decides to
Hades
call
doesn't
you.
do anything.
Anybody that decides to call you, they get you. You fucking gullible Rick. Ricky
Listen,
Rez.
I'll say this right now. If this streets, anything that has to do with the streets, I will mop you with the fucking floor. You can ask people that are years ago, that maybe in Liberty, that might be an Eastside Baptist Church. They didn't want that smoke. And I'm telling you that right now.
I definitely believe you on that, and I know that you have a big history on that. But you don't scare me.
That's fine. I'm just telling you that's how it would be.
It's either you do this stuff, Rick, or I gotta go a different direction.
It's about knowing your. Either way, I don't care. Right.
Make it right by the boys. When they're no longer upset, I don't care what that is, they'll tell you. And anytime it involves a fucking shootout, when it's not cops, you gotta go to this guy and you gotta listen to what he has to say. This guy being Larry.
And that's necessarily telling you have to call up everything.
If it comes to fucking one-on-one shootout and you want to fucking slam some guy who's talking shit to you and is by yourself, sure, go for it. But when it comes to any fucking group shooting or any operation or anything where you're gonna kidnap somebody, where you're gonna shoot somebody, where you're gonna stab somebody, where you're gonna get back at somebody, where you're gonna hunt somebody, you call this motherfucker and you do what he says. And if you can't swallow your pride and do that and actually learn from somebody else, because I know you know what's funny is I know for a second, if Kay called you up, you'd listen to every fucking thing that Kay has to say. If Kay was like, this is how it's going to work, Larry, you're going to listen to me, you're going to do what I say, and you're going to take orders, and you're going to do these things in the shootout, you would fucking bend over and let every single word go straight up your ass. But when it comes to anybody else, you think you're God's gift to this fucking earth, and you're not willing to listen to your own brother, somebody who's willing to fucking teach you, somebody who is and does and knows what the fuck he's doing? Why is that?
I don't take away from the fact
It's because of lack of respect. It's because you don't believe that he's capable. And until he proves that to you, you won't listen
him
to
and I
him.
haven't been in a shootout. We haven't been in a lot of shootouts.
So I'm
you guys.
asking you to take some fucking time and
You
go
gotta
with
trust,
him
man.
and trust other motherfuckers besides Mr. K and CG. You put them on this goddamn pedestal, and I'll be the first one to say they are fucking good. I'm not taking that away from them, but you got to be able to listen to other motherfuckers. And I'm asking you to listen to your brother and listen to your family instead of having him kill you. And if you can't do that, then that's a fucking problem that you need to self-reflect on. So can you do that? Can you make it right by these boys? And can you listen to Larry when it comes to fucking guns and shootouts going forward? One-on-ones, I don't give a fuck. Whatever you do in the street, I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to anything group-wise, calling the shots with your own
If it has to do
people,
with the family, I'm calling the shots. You can
Go to
take
him.
any 5 random motherfuckers to go whack somebody. I don't give a shit what you do. If we have to get involved, I'm putting the people in place.
I am totally okay with that. I have never been against that. It's really just about mobilizing R5 and getting to do what we need to do. That has always been the that's been the biggest hiccup for us. Is
Yeah,
mobilizing.
that's what you think, but you just mobilized yourself into getting your ass shot up 4 different fucking times. So I'm asking you, can you fucking do it? Yes or no? Both of those things.
Listen.
Yes. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
I'm tired of seeing this family put on their backs.
Hey, do whatever the fuck you want with him to make it right. You heard it. Everybody heard what he had to say here. This fucking meeting is dismissed. Go do whatever the fuck you gotta do. He's gonna make it right by the boys in this room. Larry, Ricky, you've already made it right by me by answering yes. Okay? So I'm good. You gotta check off the other ones.
I just need my toes sucked, and I'm good too.
Listen,
Larry, do whatever the fuck you want to have to do to this guy to get the message across.
Be careful walking outside. There was cars circling.
House.
And there's one across the street parked up.
That thing's been sitting there. I don't think there's anyone in it. There was a classic
Okay.
Zoltan and a Rebel.
The Rebel is mine.
The red one?
The like blue, white, and red one.
No, there's a black and red one.
BCG lives next door, so that might be them.
There's people circling the hill.
Who lost their guns?
Classic.
Hey, is there room to add me back to this place?
They're
I'm gonna help
You already gave me a gun.
Vanya with it.
No,
Gonna do some organizing?
Well, yeah, she asked me.
Hold on.
It's a leg tattoo, man.
Probably gonna wait for her to wake up just so that she can tell me what she wants to do, and then.
Damn, Ricky.
We get.
What you think?
Storage.
What's your ID?
My fucking leg tattoo.
Oh, sorry, 4998.
You guys hit payday today, right?
You gotta prove it, man. Take the pains. You know.
They said they did earlier.
I think for the box number or no?
And there you go. Where's Larry at? Larry, you let me know if he doesn't live up to his word or whatnot. And as far as whatever you want to do with him right now, you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to jump him, if you want to stab him, you want to shoot him, whatever, just make sure you don't kill the guy. Make sure the message gets across, and anything going forward, if he doesn't fucking own up and do exactly what he said he would here with the witnesses, then he's just, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Don't, you know.
Adapt and learn or die. Those are his options.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Focus.
Right.
Get some good chemistry.
You guys used up all the drills for that heist earlier?
Now we got some more. And listen, Larry, I appreciate you having the patience with this because I'm on the same page, but someone's got to make, the level of decisions because the stuff that you want to do, you're not out of pocket. But I mean, he's good
If
people.
he was mine back in Liberty, he'd be in the grave.
I know.
And that's what people signed up for.
I 100% understand. And that is going to change going forward here very soon. So have you made up your mind on the decision?
Listen.
Certain people operate a certain way.
The stuff that I asked
I'm
you.
gonna tell you this.
House, car paid off, new car.
I just want that fucking stolen paid off. That's all I care about.
Very easy for us to just stay out top.
Text me a number
I'm gonna get the walls, but
of how much.
Wait, Bill, are you talking to me or are you?
And I owe Tanya $8,000 paying for the down payment.
Where the fuck is Bill?
Yeah, just text me all the details. I'll take care of it.
when I'm awake, we ain't gonna lose that.
Let me fucking
See,
figure out what I'm gonna
see
do
if he
with
can
this
fucking
guy.
change. See if he can fucking change. If he can't, let me know.
Come on, baby. I fuck with that. Thank you.
But we do gotta listen. You can't just fucking go out there and ramble. I can't ramble and shit myself. You know that
Woo! Drama. All right, we'll see what happens. God, dude, it's so rough because he puts me in such a fucking predicament, man.
He's on the other side of the